And hello! Welcome back to the Silent Serpent Slayers web channel, or whatever this is. It's kind of funny. I went to go set up to make the video here. Made this really personal, and I'm really just kind of using YouTube in these videos just to get my stuff out without having to write or blab on and on and on to people. And I went, and the first video I made was flagged and removed. So clearly we're doing good. We're getting great ratings, aren't we? Ratings are up. Regardless, I don't really care what happens to these videos. We'll probably look into something else here. I'm just using this computer, YouTube, whatever, to communicate with a very small group of people right now, and that's fine. If we were to get a ton of hits on these videos, I think I would poop my pants. Because I have never been ready for this. I've been kind of putting this off my whole life, seemingly. But I just had a thought I wanted to share. I know I come on here and ramble, but I'd given up social media. I'd given up a lot of alternative news, whatnot, over the past month or so. And there's so much doom and gloom. I mean, you could sit and read, and I did personally, sat and read for 18 hours a day if you want to. All these things that are going on. I mean, there's so much happening out there in the world. And you got Israel, you got Palestine, you got ISIS, you got the Ukraine, you got Russia, you got the United States of America. Everybody is just polishing their chess piece, you know, making sure you're bright and shiny for the seemingly unavoidable conflict to come. But I had this really funny thought as I opened up social media and I looked at some stuff, and I come back to it, and it's, Vladimir Putin has signed a peaceful agreement with the Ukrainian people. Now, granted, it's a small drop in the bucket, but just even the fact that I left it and more, and I came back and, here comes some peace, you know, and just the thought of, what if every single day humanity wakes up with the ingredients for doomsday, right? Like, there's people who are pissed off, you're gonna go to war over here, these guys over there are gonna kill me, whoever, but your Holy Spirit intervenes. For me, I call him Jesus Christ, is up there just kicking ass, changing things. Using the authority of his people to do good things, and then also good things in prayer. I kind of am, I know I'm, have that penchant for the hyperbolic and to really take things too far, but I can really see how, if any of the reason that I'm here is true, it's just so cool. I think that every day we wake up, like, as humanity, with the gun to our head, we're just like, I'm gonna do it. Today's the day, man. Boom! And you're gonna see them clouds. And maybe we will. The thing I've heard recently is that it's September 7th, you're gonna hear some warnings, and then these guys, and I don't even want to refer to them, but apparently they're gonna blow up a bunch of people. And they think that by blowing up a bunch of people, somehow, I don't even know. I don't even know what one would hope to accomplish by blowing people up. So there's so much in this world that I used to think would be solved by force. When this all happened to me, I was walking around with my dog right there, making a bunch of noise. I had a dog leash that I was walking around because I was sure something was after me, something was coming. This conflict was coming for me, and I wanted to be ready. You know, it'll never catch me. But the conflict is a little different, and carrying around physical weapons or weapons of mass destruction or any of this stuff, ultimately, it does you little good. And it just, the thought, you know, I've heard some stuff about how, the Palestinian rockets are being moved by the hand of God. And, you know, anybody who claims any sort of religious miracle, you know, what if it's all true? What if any of it's true, first of all? Even just a drop in this bucket would blow up our world as far as the way we understand it. But I just have this feeling like, because I've seen so much change in myself, and because I know there are people actively out there right now in this prayer war, in this spiritual war, fighting it from our physical bodies into a place that really I don't even understand. I feel like within my faith and within Jesus and all this, I am a baby. Like, this is my baby's first video. It's what these are. So it was just kind of a cool idea that every single day we wake up ready to kill ourselves. And that's why it seems so bad. The world, every day you can find a million reasons why tomorrow you won't be here. But then, for some miracle, if you want to call it that, here we are the next day. Here we are, if you're lucky enough, I suppose, or destined, or whatever it is, when we keep coming back. And all these seemingly insurmountable conflicts, I'm watching it tear my families apart. I'm watching it tear my friends. I mean, nobody can agree on anything anymore. And I just kind of have stopped my judgment. The worst thing I was doing was judging situations and judging why God would do this or God would do that, instead of just judging my own actions. And I'll tell you, I've had a lot of time dealing with that this past month or two, since I've really been at war for myself and really been looking at what I want versus what I do, and the things, all these things that happen to us along the way. Personality gets built around this or that or the other. And I'm not going to get too intimate with you. I'll certainly talk face to face, but cutting all that stuff out and then having this new stuff grow in. It's like when you grow, like if I were to just shave my head, not thinking that my hair would grow back. This stuff, you grow every day. We are always evolving in our faith. We are always evolving as people, much less as a species. So who knows? That is my point, is that I am just so happy to be not judging and just experiencing, loving, living, trying not to be too angry when things don't go my way and the attacks keep coming. But here we are. It's a beautiful day. It's Sunday, and I attempted to go to church. I was in service today for my job, and I gave it a shot. It didn't work, but we did. We were in there for a minute. Like I said in my first video, I work with people who are disabled, and I'm very interested in how their faith plays a role in their lives, because I think as people we learn so much from those who are hampered in one way or another, seemingly hampered. I don't know. A couple of my guys have some problems with some things, but bringing them into the church, it feels so right to bring people into their faith. So I'm really just having a great Sunday. I was at church for about 2 minutes, but it's working out. And so I make this video today. I don't really have much more to say. It was just sort of my way to get all this out without having to write and sit here for 8 hours trying to come up with something that would change some minds. I guess it ain't up to me. So God bless you. It's Sunday, August 31st, 2014. We'll see how much longer we can ride this little rickety roller coaster. But just be well and share your love today.